The woman with the guilt complex is played by Michelle Biggerstaff. Detective McCullough is played by Brian Burns.
Excuse me, sir?
Can I help you, ma'am?
Is this where I can come to apologize for shooting someone?
Who'd you shoot?
It doesn't matter. I'm guilty. I'm always guilty. Arrest me. Sentence me. I deserve it.
The janitor, a grumpy, unionized worker, tries to clean up after all the detectives. He was born to mop. The janitor is played by Kevin Chapin.
Detectives, bah! I wonder who cleans up after them at home. Dirty floors, dirty desks, dirty shirts.
The detectives encounter all kinds of people in the police squad. First, there's a lunatic who shares his life story with everyone. He runs ranting through the squad's room, prophesying the world's doom. He's escaped from a local institution run by the genteel and kind Dr. Vague. The lunatic is played by Daniel Frost. Dr. Vague is played by Michael Gabbard.
You're Martha Washington.
That's right. I make fudge.
Still another crazy is the Mad Bomber, a villainess who claims to be so evil because she had a terrible childhood. She revels in watching things explode. Disguised as a typewriter repairman, she slips in and out of the squad room unnoticed. The Mad Bomber is played by Mary Jo Babcock.
Typewriter repair.
Go Mary.
Not so crazy, but very weird is Miss Abbott, a glamorous starlet who's at a loss for words. She too has been victimized in City Park, but she isn't much help when it comes to identifying the criminal. Miss Abbott is played by Dina DeWitt.
Remember when we told you that the janitor was born to mop, while Miss Van Hickenlooper was born to shop? She's a well-to-do matron who's being swindled out of her fortune by a phony psychic named Clarice. Miss Van Hickenlooper is played by Brandy Kaiser.
I paid $20,000 in advance and that psychic never showed up for the seance.
As if there wasn't enough going on in the squad room already, police have just arrested a low-life scum creep thug named Moose Newland. Moose was arrested for running an illegal gambling establishment. He isn't worried though because he has a low-life scum creep thug crooked lawyer named Kavanaugh. Moose Newland is played by Heath Brown. Kavanaugh, the crooked lawyer, is played by Dan Lear.
Hey! Stay out of my way! I control City Park!
I demand to see a lawyer. What am I saying? I am a lawyer.
Lieutenant Herman Murphy is in charge of the squad room. With the help of Alka-Seltzer, Mylana, and Tums, he manages to muddle through the daily stress of working with the detectives. He's no wimp, and he doesn't back down from anything. Well, except when it comes to making a commitment to his fiancée, Lucille. Lucille Hotchkiss is a hat-check girl at the Pink Poodle Disco. She would like nothing better than to quit work and become the wife of Lieutenant Murphy. Lieutenant Murphy is played by Bobby Booth. Lucille Hotchkiss is played by Brooke Betts.
Coleman, when are you going to make your fiancée a wife? We've been engaged for 3 long years, not counting the months. I want to see a little gold wedding ring on this finger.
We don't want to rush into anything.
The commander is Lieutenant Murphy's boss. He is pompous, arrogant, and determined to become mayor in the next election. The commander is played by Mackie Murray.
I'm giving you an ultimatum. Get those person after and get your case clear up fast or I'll have your badge. This squadron's making me look bad and election time will be here before you know it.
Go Mackie.
What with lunatics and women with guilt complexes running all over the squadron, you'd think there'd be enough commotion. But now the local teacher from Cross High School has decided to bring a foreign exchange student from Japan for a tour of the station. The teacher is played by Alyssa Jufrey. The foreign exchange student from Japan is played by Chad Wilson.
Here we are, back in the squad room.
Fabulous. I'm impressed.
Two journalists add to the chaos of the station. A news reporter named Edie Stonebridge is flanked by a kind photographer to help her capture any late-breaking stories. Edie does her best to be the first to get the scoop in the squadron. Edie Stonebridge is played by Danelle Disney. The crime photographer is played by Kevin Chapin.
The word on the street says Commander has someone to blame for this crime wave, and you're it.
The deli person is in a rush to deliver his pastries, sandwiches, and snacks. He's always behind and he doesn't like to be kept waiting. The deli person is played by Sean Donahue.
All right, hurry up. Time's wasting. I got jelly donuts, prune Danish cinnamon rolls, and 1 egg salad on pumpernickel.
The black nun is Sister Shanae Latoya Yanis, better known as Sister Sly. She's a pickpocket in City Park while the corruption in the city takes place, and she's just been brought into the squad room. The black nun is played by Jennifer Summers.
Panhandling? What? I never had a pan in my life. I don't know how to cook.
Detective Doris Casino is an undercover policewoman who works in the squad room. She's played by Michael Agabber.
Gloria and Chester Garvey are con artists who swindle rich old ladies like Miss Von Hickenlooper. Gloria poses as her maid and Chester poses as a psychic named Clarice to dupe the other new lady into giving them all her money. Gloria will be played by Danelle Disney. Chester is played by Sean Donahue. The action takes place early one morning in the squad room at the start of a busy day.
Telephone's ringing. Telephone!
Squadron Detective Zacala.
Not that telephone. That
These double shifts are gonna kill me.
one. You're a great comfort, Bubba. You can fall asleep anywhere.
Squadron Detective Zacala. Oh, slow down. You're talking too fast, lady. I want to get it right the first time. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Don't push, don't shove. I'm a taxpayer. I pay your salary, bud. Knock off with the police brutality. I'm no Rodney King, you know. Besides, I got a heart condition.
If you got a heart, you stole it. Sit.
I don't wanna.
I said sit.
Okay, if it'll make you happy, I'll sit. We'll make a barrel case on it.
Sheesh, what a ground. Get rid of that cigarette.
It ain't lit.
Get rid of it.
Why don't you make me?
Ain't I got enough to do without you detectives throwing cigarettes on the floor?
Sorry, I'll pick it up.
No, you won't. That's my job. I'm unionized.
Yeah, lady. I got it all down. We'll be in touch. Doesn't Grant or Cancino work in the squadron anymore? I'm working everything from fraud to missing persons. This call was a bunco job. Are you in again, Fingers?
I was framed.
So was Whistler's mother.
Detectives, dog. I wonder who cleans up after them at home. Dirty floors, dirty desks, dirty shirts.
You ever hear of a con artist by the name of Clarice, phony psychic?
Nope. Where you living now, Fingers?
You call what I do living? Why? Why does everything happen to me? Why?
Excuse me, sir.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Is this man come to apologize for shooting someone?
Who'd you shoot?
It doesn't matter. I'm guilty. I'm always guilty. Arrest me. Sentence me. I deserve it.
She probably thinks she shot Abe Lincoln.
I did.
Over here, ma'am. Sit down. Let's talk about this. You're upset.
Upset she's a Looney Tune.
Quiet.
There's nothing to talk about. I didn't.
Who did you shoot? Be specific.
It's a name. Inhumane and all. I wish you wouldn't follow me to work like this, Mother. It is so embarrassing. I'm not in kindergarten anymore, okay?
Your own mother? This is the way you talk to your own mother?
Please.
Officer Strindberg, you're an intelligent man.
Shut up. Over there. Move it.
You're rude, Strindberg.
Look at her. Young, pretty. Marie could be an airline stewardess. Instead of that, what is she doing? She's a policeman, working with people who sweat. No offense.
I hardly ever sweat, Miss Grant. Besides, I take 2, 3 showers a day.
Washing away the dirt of this place, I understand. She doesn't know what she's doing. It's a phase she's going through, I keep telling myself, like collecting stamps or going to lawn concerts.
Mother, no one is supposed to be in here except on official business. Commander is a real stickler about personal matters during working hours.
Besides, if we get caught, we get put on a report.
If I were mugged, you'd welcome me with open arms. If I were robbed, you'd offer me a chair and a donut.
Well, you haven't been mugged and you haven't been robbed.
See how she talks to me? After all I've done for her, where did I go wrong?
I'm a policewoman, and that's that. Why can't you accept it?
Where did I fail? I wanted a church wedding with invitations and a catered brunch, a nice family, a husband, trips to Disney World. I wanted to tell the neighbors nice things about you. How can I tell them my daughter works in a
Squad room?
squad room?
We'll talk things over tonight.
There's a mouse in the washroom.
Ha! If it's wearing a badge, it ain't a mouse, it's a rat.
Mother.
I've got one too.
Yes, but she doesn't follow you to work like mine does.
Squad room, Detective Strimberg. Oh, hello, Mom.
All right, time's wasted. I got jelly donuts, fruit Danish, cinnamon rolls, and one egg salad on pumpernickel.
Give me the egg salad.
Egg salad.
Jelly sounds good.
Jelly.
Danish.
Danish. Make it two. Two from Denmark.
Hold on a minute, Mom. Smart guy.
I ain't ate in 2 days. Hey, Humpty, you gotta force yourself.
Oh, do you want your money now?
I'm keeping an account.
I'll stay in touch, Mom.
I bet you wouldn't know who's been planting their bombs everywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm the one. I'm the bad bomber. That big robbery on Lancaster Street, I was masterminding behind that.
Well, what do you know?
I just told you what I know. I'll be back.
Well, I'm afraid of it.
Sign on the dotted line, Fingers.
I can't. I'm too weak from hunger.
Sign!
Okay, I'll sign. Get rid of that cigarette, sit, stand, sign. What is this, a squad room or the Marine Corps?
I said sign!
I don't sign nothing until I read it first.
Come along, students. Don't lag behind. There's much to see. Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
I ain't signing until I see the public defender.
We're the class from Craft High School.
What can we do for you?
We're at train station, and we don't want to miss a thing. Right, class?
Okay, Bobby, this geometry.
Where's the cafeteria?
Last month, we toured the sewer department.
Gross.
Every month we tour someplace different.
Is he an important criminal?
Hey, Strindberg, you're staring at me like I was something that crawled out of a cheeseburger.
I arrested Fingers last year on kidnapping charges.
A kidnapper. Good gracious.
Wow. I never kidnapped no one, kids. I admit I'm a thief.
You stole a top coat, but the man's still in it.
I got bad eyes.
I hope you won't mind it being
What, again?
regulations.
Lieutenant Murphy has a thick file on the thief in his office. And this gentleman also has more fingerprint cards than any other petty crook in the city. I'm certain that Lieutenant Murphy would like to welcome you.
You're a police woman? How exciting.
Detective Marie Grant.
She's pretty. And I still this.
You sound like my mother.
What is a squad room anyway?
Well, we deal with everything in here. Booking, investigation, robbery, burglary, bunco, car theft, fraud, you name it.
Fascinating.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Murphy. Pleased to meet you. I believe strongly in education and remember who to vote for when you're older.
What should we see next?
Why don't you go see the motor pool? You know, motorcycles that pursue cars, sirens and flashing lights.
Yeah, can I meet please Mitsubishi Toyota?
That's an excellent idea, Detective.
McCullough, Detective McCullough.
Please say Lieutenant Murphy to me an inspirational talk.
Will do.
I'm putting you on hold, Fingers.
Big deal.
Murphy in?
Oh, yes, Commander. He's in his office.
Murphy! What are you doing down there?
I got the papers on the floor, sir.
I can see that. I don't want my officers crawling around on the floor like cockroaches. It's not dignified.
This week's right down at City Park, sir.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Won't you sit down, sir?
You sit down.
I'm not tired, sir.
When I tell an officer to sit, he does it, and quick. Those person extras should have been cleared out of City Park long ago.
We're working on it, sir.
I'm not interested in you working on it. I'm interested in results.
Please take time, sir.
When it comes to results, the campaign will be based on the fact that I made City Park safe. That's worth barrels of votes. I don't suppose you'd want to be anything except for a member of the police department.
That's right.
You can have my job if you know how to play politics. People say you're smart, clever. I've never seen any evidence of it.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough, sir.
Don't be insubordinate. I'm giving you an ultimatum. Get those perks snatchers and get your case cleared up fast, or I'll have your badge. This squad room's making me look bad, and election time will be here before you know it.
Yes, sir.
Feet off there. Give me that.
So what's this?
You ought to know by now, Moose.
This says you busted me for running a gambling establishment.
What would you call this? Dice, poker tables, roulette wheel, and televised building.
It's a restaurant.
Here we go again.
This is a waste of time. My lawyer's gonna have me sprung before you get 5 o'clock shadow.
Squad room, Detective Grant.
I'm here to warn you! The end of the world was yesterday.
Get the net.
I come from a planet Mars. My brain is a two-way radio.
Someone call downstairs and get the shrink. I don't want to deal with this.
My mother was Queen Cleopatra, and my father was a Smurf.
Out! Get out! Leave!
We don't want you here.
What's going on here?
Murphy, I've got something to tell you. There are aliens living at the YMCA. 30 days for observation, and here I am. Getting new.
That's it.
Do you want to know how I really got out of the hospital?
I thought you said they let you go.
I only said that to confuse you.
You're the one who confused.
I got away by making myself
Invisible?
Who told you?
Why don't you go make yourself invisible again, okay?
We got work to do.
Well, I'm going to sit here and hold my breath until my head turns into a balloon.
That shouldn't take long.
I warned you.
He's turning bright red.
That's only his natural complexion.
No, Dr. Bake, how nice to see you. Look who's joined us.
Stop holding your breath. I said stop. We'll have a nice talk.
I know you.
Of course you do.
You're Martha Washington.
That's right. I make fuzz.
I come from the planet Mars, you know. My brain's a two-way radio. My mother was Queen Cleopatra.
Your father was a Smurf. Yes, yes.
Talk about that. I thought he was gone for good. Yeah, he's gone, all right.
You know, I think I'm gonna go up on the roof and jog around the track. I'm getting kind of uptight.
Hold it, LaCava. Nobody's going anywhere.
What's up, Lieutenant?
Don't tell me you guys didn't know you was dropping the commander and me the riot act.
Oh, do you mean about the purse snatchings and all unsolved cases?
No! Right the first time, Grant. All right, who's got City Park detail?
Detective Cancino.
Okay. You, and you. You'll relieve her. Ah, Lieutenant, not again. 3 is better than 1. I'm interested in only one thing. Results. Have a heart.
It's daylight.
You men have an order. Now move it.
Dad, I hope you don't think we dropped on purpose.
Don't tell me it's by accident. If you guys heard anything you're sorry for, I'm glad.
Oh, good, G.D. Hoyman. I was afraid you might be out on duty.
What are you doing here?
Don't be angry. Gee, can't fiancé visitor intended?
What's that you're wearing?
It's a hat check girl uniform. You've seen it before. The Pink Poodle Disco don't close till 7 a.m. And I just had to see you.
If the commander came in here, saw you dressed like that, he'd read me another riot act.
Hoyman, I have to talk to you. Thanks for the coat, Detective Grant.
Go wait in my office, I'll only be a minute. And don't call me Herman.
Hoyman, what I have to talk to you about is important to both of us. Mutual, you might say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you ever say to your fiancé.
Lucille will drive me nuts.
Well, statistics say about 10% more men than women are crazy about it.
Yeah, but who drives me crazy? If anybody's looking for me, you don't know where I am, especially the commander.
Good thing, Lieutenant.
Typewriter repaired.
That one needs attention. The ribbons get fouled up and it needs to be cleaned.
Leave it to me.
Now, what's so important that you have to come down here in your work clothes?
It's awful depressing, Hoyman. A hat check girl in a disco when no one wears a hat to check.
That's what you came down here to tell me?
Hoyman, when you get fiancé or wife. We've been engaged for 3 long years, not counting the months. I want to see a little gold wedding ring on this finger.
We don't want to rush into anything.
Hoyman, I can't eat. I can't think. I can't sleep nights. I love you so much.
You're getting excited over nothing.
You call marriage a nothing? Oh, Hoyman, how can you say that?
Here, I'll get you a drink of water.
I don't want a drink of water. I want a justice of the peace.
Who's typewriter can use some new ribbons? I'll need mine in the toolbox. Be back in a minute.
I'll still be here.
Maybe.
Drink this, you'll feel better.
I doubt it, Hoyman, but I'll oblige to be courteous.
Murphy!
I don't think he's in his office, Commander.
If he's not in his office, then who's that?
I guess I was mistaken.
Mistakes are pretty common in Squadron. Too common.
You're back again, Commander. How nice.
What are you doing about those perch snatchers?
My men are about ready to go on detail, sir.
Well, where are they? What's that?
It's a hat check girl, Commander.
A hat check girl? What's a hat check girl doing in your office?
All part of my scheme, the DOC part, sir?
A hat check girl?
Yeah, see anybody messes with me, I'll get the hat size.
What goes on in this place?
McCullough, Strimber, Adams, get out here. We'll get those purse snatchers now.
Have a heart, Lieutenant.
We hate dressing like this.
I don't know, I kind of like it.
You men get to work!
Yes, sir, Commander.
Well, what are you waiting for?
You men have your orders?
Clean up City Park.
Move it, move it, move it!
Yeah, baby.
Why don't I talk to this detective McConnell?
He's out. Besides, Bunko's my special.
Bunko? What's that? Anything like bingo? I enjoy bingo on occasion, if I win.
No, Bunko's not a game, Mr. Benjamin. Bunko is a swindle or a scheme.
Blair was a schemer, and he certainly swindled me. I want him put behind bars.
Well, we have to catch him first.
I don't want to be particular holders. The Van Hicken with the family has always guarded his privacy. I have a social position to maintain in the city, you see. I want him arrested, and I want him in on trial.
You didn't have to come here. I would have seen you at your home.
I haven't been myself since that dreadful man came into my life. I don't know what I'm doing at Castle. My pride and my trust have been abused. I want revenge as much as anything else.
Well, according to this report, he said that he could put you in touch with the spirits of departed relatives.
Only one, my Uncle Klondike.
That's an unusual man.
That was an unusual man.
Hey, Grant,
Can't you see I'm busy?
do you hear something ticking?
What's he mean, ticking?
I don't hear anything.
My imagination, I guess.
Uncle Klondike died before anyone ever touched his safety.
That should be easy enough to check through the public administration office.
You don't understand. Uncle Klondike likes to use different names. His all the time. I had to solve the mystery of what bank he was in, what name he used.
So you contacted Clara?
I did.
How did you know about him?
My maid recommended him.
Is she still in your employ?
No, he's gone.
She was probably on the scheme too.
No doubt. I paid $20,000 in advance and that psychic never showed up for the sale.
Well, I'll run all this information through the computer. Once I put down his MO, I'll have something.
M.O.
Method of operation. He probably has a special technique for staying undercover after a ripoff. It'll show on the computer. Also, any aliases, outstanding warrants, that kind of thing.
I don't know how I made him so stupid.
You aren't stupid. You're only desperate. And that's a good time for a crook to take advantage.
I want justice and retribution, but above all, discretion.
Yeah?
It's C.D. Stonebridge, Lieutenant. Daily Newsbreak.
Come in, Stonebridge.
Daily Newsbreak, I have to get out of here. Oh, the scandal! Crime photographer. Oh.
Sid Stonebridge.
Yeah, he's in with Lieutenant.
Downstairs, a swarming with press and
that, okay?
There is no mark on that door.
In that case, you won't have to worry about losing the key. Go ahead and start with that.
That's the word I hear, Lieutenant. Do you think this will affect you? This department does have the Mad Bobber case, doesn't it?
Among others. However, I don't want any publicity.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
You bet. Make me up an 8x10 glossy, will you? They'll make a great gift for my Aunt Cleveland.
You got it. Now, word on the street says Commander has some to blame for this crime wave, and you're it.
I'm about to have this Mad Bomber place cleaned up.
Keep talking. What about City Park?
I'll have that park cleaned within 24 hours.
Wow.
The crime wave in City Park is going down. It's about to become a trickle.
One more, Lieutenant, just for luck.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, if you insist.
Hi, Grant.
Oh, hi, Cancino. What have you got?
None. She's also a pretty good pickpocket.
I don't pickpockets. I take them to come. I ain't fussy.
Come along with me.
I got the choice.
What's your name?
Want my real name or my professional name?
I want your real name.
Sister Sinead Latoya Niece.
That's your real name?
Yeah, but people just call me Sister Slide.
I'm also writing up the pan.
What? I never had no clear in my life. I don't know how to cook. I know where's the little girl's room?
Over there. There's no window in it, so don't think of climbing out.
Don't go in there.
I want to wash up.
Just stay dirty.
Now, whatever.
What's with the washroom?
The janitor's cleaning the floor. I think I'll take up a sign.
The only reason I picked myself up was because I need protection money.
What are you talking about?
Everyone who runs the street or city park has to pay protection money, even the poor. Side note like myself.
Who do you pay this protection money to?
Collectors change, but they all work for Mr. Big.
What's his name?
I don't know. No one on the street knows. I saw him once. Creepy blinked at me walking with his big fast car and turned all my money in his bozo inside.
What did he look like?
He didn't look hungry.
Are you putting me on about this protection racket, Sister Sly?
Who's Sister Sly?
I'm a phony story.
No, I understand. It's the truth. Protection money's near in the gambling street. City park, too. Why else do I steal? I ain't no thief. I'm local color.
Sign. I'm keeping you here for a while until I can check your story.
Dr. Diaz, after all I've done for society.
What have you ever done for society?
I keep you working.
Hey! My society. Get that stinky thing out.
Oh, shush. Squadron Detective Grant. What? What did you say? When? Don't hang up.
What's wrong?
He hung up. Get the bomb squad.
Bomb squad?
That was him, the Mad Bomber Lieutenant!
What did he say?
He's planning another bomb!
Where?
In here, right in the squad room!
Yikes! Bomb squad, room, alert!
What happened? Who screamed?
The Mad Bomber just called! He's planning another one!
Right here, right in the screw!
And he said it's going off in 2 minutes!
Nothing.
Not one purse snatching.
Still, you don't think they knew we were police, do you?
And these disguises.
No way. Never mind about that. You idiots. There's a bomb in here.
It's going off in 2 minutes!
Find that bomb!
Bomb! Hey! Hey! Bomb!
80 seconds!
80 seconds!
Come on, that's what you told me, Commander. Lieutenant Murphy said he's driving up the Mad Bomber.
That's what I like to hear. Play it up big in the press. It'll make me look good for election time. What's this?
There's a bomb in here, Commander!
A bomb?
Bomb! Fire Lieutenant!
Well, is this some kind of joke? Because if it is,
I got it! 30 seconds!
there is a bomb. It's fake, it is. Get
Hurry!
out of here.
Hurry! Window! Let's open the window!
Open!
10 seconds!
I know the washroom!
department will never be mayor. Hand over your badge.
I thought the wash was out of order.
Murphy's is out of order.
This hasn't been one of the better days.
Hey man, what trouble's that? Nobody knows.
We can't let this happen.
Lieutenant Murphy has been a great cop.
What do you mean has been? He's a great cop. If only he had told Mad Bomber he had the Mad Bomber case wrapped up.
A little further than I'm afraid. He said he had City Park about to go clean.
Crime rate's going down. That's what he said.
Well, he had to say something in self-defense, didn't he?
We better check with internal affairs.
They want to ask us some questions about the Mad Bomber.
Yeah, my car got in here without any one of us seeing him.
I'll cover till you get back.
It's a shame. It's a shame about Lieutenant Murphy.
Commander wants to be mayor so bad he'll step on anyone who gets in his way.
Poor Mrs. Van Hicken. It's a wonder she wasn't killed. Oh, Detective Strindberg.
Oh, Detective Grant.
Everyone's been missing on St. John.
I'd better get to internal affairs.
If I was a big person, I could report you to the commander. You know what he thinks about romance and police work.
Why don't you mind your own business instead?
Too bad about the lieutenant. I always liked Lieutenant Murphy. Didn't throw things on the floor like the rest of you.
He hasn't lost his job yet. He's only on suspension. What's that?
Mousetrap. There's a mouse in the washroom.
Are you cracked? The bone would have cleared him out.
Maybe, maybe not. For all we know, that mouse might be the Mad Bomber.
Always hard at work, Strindberg. You're a credit to your profession, such as it is.
I thought you might be showing up, Kavanaugh.
I understand my client, the respected businessman, Moose Newell, is being detained.
He's not respecting me, and he's no businessman either. But he is your client.
Hey man, I want one shot.
Please, let her.
You'll excuse me a moment, Mr. Kavanaugh.
Anytime.
That washer was a mess.
You're the janitor, why don't you clean it up?
Say, you're that crooked lawyer. Why don't you go straight?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Suit yourself. Good man, Lieutenant Murphy. Too bad. Yep.
Come on out. They want to talk to you downstairs. Don't try to run out on me.
I won't run no place till I thought you got my new wheel sack over there.
And as long as you got crutches.
Did you make your arrest, Strindberg? I'm referring to my client.
No, Adams.
May I speak with Moose?
If it's okay with Adams. What's the matter?
Shut up, man.
Did you say so?
Oh, no, not you again.
You! Are you talking to me?
Sit! Down, boy.
Good dog, there. What happened? How'd you get away this time?
Gap.
Well, you got rid of the crooked lawyer Kavanaugh. That's something.
There we are.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm ready for a nice ride. Another 30 days observation. There's a car waiting downstairs.
If you don't mind, I think I'll escort both of you out of here. I'd like to make sure he leaves the area.
Of course. Up we go.
Squad room, Detective Strindberg. I'll come get her.
I have to see the lieutenant. Please inform him of the presence of one Miss Lucille Hotchkiss of the Pink Poodle Disco. Hello? Hello?
Over here.
Anybody home? Wyman? Wyman? He must have stepped out for a minute. I'll wait.
wouldn't let anything happen to it.
It's valuable.
I didn't know there's a market for garbage.
Man, you been watching?
Again? No, look out here. You can make me walk all your
Shut up.
You can make a report here, Miss Abbott. Won't you sit down? You said you were sitting in the city park, and someone came up behind you and snatched away your handbag. Is that correct? Can you give me a description? Think back. Was he tall, fat, thin, skinny? Maybe black, brown, yellow, white, purple, polka dotted, cute. What about the robber? With hair? Wearing a hat? Braids? Mustache? Beard? Sit over there, Miss Abbott. You've been extremely helpful. All right, this up.
Mother, you are pushing your luck. You're going to get me fired.
Is that such a terrible thing?
If you don't stop badgering me, I don't know what I'm going to do.
You can find a husband. That's what you can do.
What if Commander caught you in here again? He's already warned me.
Is the commander married?
I'm not.
Officer Strindberg, have you ever thought of getting married? Marie here is a very intelligent girl.
I'm not a girl.
I know she's intelligent. She's a good detective, too.
Forget detective. She's got brains enough for two. She's just the girl for you.
If you must know, Detective Trimmer and I are already married.
What?
What? Now you've done it.
Oh, Commander, how nice to see you.
Shut up!
Oh.
Did I hear correctly? Answer me, Detective Grant.
Well, sir,
Answer me, Detective Strindberg.
Well, sir,
Stand up!
it's true.
You know my position on married personnel working in the same headquarters.
that's why we didn't want to tell you, sir. We didn't want to be separated.
Who cares what you want?
So that's why you didn't tell your poor old mother.
That's right.
We knew you'd blab it everywhere, Miss Grant.
I'm so happy. Let me blab. My son's a detective.
Murphy, where you been?
Oh, I had to see a lunatic.
If you want to see lunatics, stay in the squad room. Did you know they were married?
No, sir, I didn't.
I'm going to have you two brought up on charges. Willfully disobeyed my rules. Murphy, seems like you have friends in high places. They prevailed on me to give you a second chance. So that's what I'm going to do.
That's wonderful, Commander.
You mean Lieutenant Murphy's not on suspension after all?
Your friend said that you need more time to clean up your cases. So I'm going to give you an hour to redeem yourself.
1 hour?
You heard me.
But 1 hour.
We can still have a great reception. Potato salad, cold cuts, wedding cake, punch.
Commander, I'm going to prove to you that this is the best, the most effective squad room in the state.
Here we are, back in the squad room.
Fabulous. I'm impressed.
The sergeant downstairs said someone would show us how to run a check on the computer.
Secretary Signal, you'll do the honors.
Yes, Lieutenant.
A mouse! A giant mouse!
Now,
Stand back!
get it on the freedom bike.
Back! Everybody back!
Hey, terrible, Gary!
You're the worst kind.
I'm hungry.
I'll get the mouse! Die, mouse, die!
Carry on, Mrs. Garvey. Things have been very hectic. Just take your seat. I'll see if we can help you. Coffee? Coke? Punch?
I hope someone can help us.
All our money was in that little black bag.
There, Gloria. The police won't let us down. They're here to help us. Honest.
Excuse me a moment. Detective Strandberg, your wife wants to speak with you.
I expected that.
So does the commander.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Marie is raiding lost property.
Thanks.
Where were we?
From the black bag.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar for some reason.
You said something about lost property. Do you think somebody might have turned it in?
Stolen, I thought, not lost.
Stolen, lost. What does it matter? We haven't got it.
We were sitting in City Park.
Oh dear.
What's wrong?
City Park, what's wrong is our number one trouble spot. When it crawls on the hands and knees and waits for your distraction and then pulls the hutch. What I need to know is the value of the bag's contents.
Is that necessary?
Yes. If it's a misdemeanor, the bag will have low priority. But if robbery, it's high priority. It spends entirely upon the contents of the bag.
Oh, just a few $1,000?
Oh, that's a lot of money to carry around in a little black bag.
My husband and I don't trust traveler's checks. It was for a vacation, our first in years.
You didn't hear anyone? See anyone?
Nothing.
Not a peep.
A real professional job.
I parked my car out front. You think it'll be all right?
A $25 fine if an inmate drives by.
$25?
Unless you park in a red, white, or green zone.
What would that be?
If you park in the red, it's 50. And if you park in the green, it would be 75, and I'm sure you don't hear about the white.
Chester, let's move the car. Fast.
There's a parking lot on the east side of the building. No charge.
Small comfort.
We get robbed in City Park, ticketed when we come here to complain. Imagine that.
In these troubled times.
I have a right to speak to my client. I'm not stopping you, Moose. You got company. You can talk out here.
Squatter, Detective Licales.
About time. Where you been?
Escaping from a madman.
Well, how much longer do I gotta stay in here?
A little longer than I anticipated.
Is she in my office?
Yes, sir, Lieutenant.
Good.
Murphy, you have exactly 30 minutes. Make that 29 minutes and 59 seconds.
May I just have some, Lieutenant?
Being a human clock. Counting the minutes to 8, counting the seconds to bomb blast.
I hope my husband stays out of his way.
You can't do that forever.
It's not an official policy. Married couples working in the same headquarters.
Might as well be, as far as you're concerned.
You know, there's only one person who's happy about all this.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
My husband.
Figures.
Help! Help! I need help! Let's come over. You seem much better.
We didn't expect to see you here, Mr. Van Nickeloper.
My diamond center broke. It must have fallen off when the washer was flooded.
You're out of breath. Please, sit down.
No, there's no time.
I'll see about that brooch, ma'am.
Forget the brooch. I seen them here only a moment ago. Clarence and that wretched maid, Gloria, on the stairs.
I'll call down to the janitor and see if he can find it.
Where is she?
Who?
Lieutenant Murphy called down to the press room. Said he wanted to introduce us to his number one undercover cop.
Huh?
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this about?
I promised you a story, and here it is. I've had an agent down working in City Park who's been following the crime scene down there. She discovered that everything was run by one man, until today unknown. Fortunately for the side of law and order, she saw this man in our squad room today.
Where is this super cop?
Let me introduce you to Agent LaWanda Collins.
A nun?
Thanks, man.
Adams, get Kavanaugh.
Hey, man, he missed a thing. I saw him take my text line from one of his phones.
It's a lie.
It's a story. It's a picture. It's a story and a picture.
Why, you little weasel! You're probably gonna keep me locked up here for good! I control City Park! I take the protection money!
That's as good a confession I ever heard. Shut up, you fool. I demand to see a lawyer. What am I saying? I am a lawyer.
You're gonna keep me locked up here for good, weren't you?
Hook him up.
Hey, nobody cuts in on my territory, Kavanaugh! Nobody!
While down in City Park, Agent Collins has also been following a man who passed himself off as a phony psychic.
Clarence?
Squad room, Detective Adams. Yes, sir.
Get a look at this.
What? Black bag.
Yeah.
Must be at the was good. Whole time. When I got word he was in park, I went to a Midwest ride and did the snacks.
Clarence. Trying to have the system work for him.
Murphy! You have exactly 25. Make that 24 minutes and 53 seconds.
It's all here. Let me get a picture. You too, Lieutenant. Over here with Detective Collins.
I don't think so.
Maybe just a shot of Detective Collins with a little black bag
Enough
would
is
be better.
supposed to work.
Hold it like that. Good, good. Here we go. Gotcha. Detective can't see them?
It's them!
We didn't have to move to the parking lot.
Oh, why is that?
Someone stole our car.
Poetic justice, eh, Clarence?
Clarice? My name is Chester Garvey. I'm in real estate.
Your name is Clarence and you sold $20,000 to these folks.
Here comes another good story.
Write anything you want. I no longer care. I'm only interested in putting those behind bars.
It's a mistake, I tell you.
Oh, I feel thanks.
You are a rotten maid, Gloria.
Lock him up, book him later.
It's a mistake. It's all a mistake.
It's always a mistake when a cook gets caught.
I was never was made of a housewife, an average American housewife.
May I have my money back?
I don't think so, Miss Manning.
Why not?
Evidence.
In that case, I'll be on the way.
You'll be hearing from us. I promised you a story, and now you've got it.
We're gonna play it up big, Lieutenant. Imagine a fancy lawyer like Kavanaugh being a hood.
Thanks all kinds.
Luck runs out on the little black bag.
Time's wasting. I got jelly donuts, cinnamon rolls, apples, and fig bars.
No thanks.
I'm not hungry.
I'll leave this on your desk, Lieutenant. You may be hungry later.
Squadron, take your bags.
She's not the regular Dilly person. I've seen her someplace before. But where? Where?
Guess what? What? Commander Matt Bomber.
Matt Bomber?
That's who she is. She's not from the deli. Last time I saw her, she was pretending to be a typewriter repairman. A few seconds after she was in here, bomb!
Don't be silly. Commander's got the bomber.
No time to argue. Freeze!
Don't shoot. I have a their stuff.
You don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. Just hand it over.
I'll let this talk for me.
Bob!
Don't run away.
I'm with you!
All clear. Good work, Lieutenant.
Either way, I'm afraid it won't make any difference to the commander.
Don't worry about them. I'll write both of you up for the citation. I don't know, keep us happy for a while.
Thank you.
Great institutional merit. You have time to know about us.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I don't want to go through that again. The person that can get killed in here.
Wonderful news, everyone. Wonderful news. I've already congratulated myself. Now it's your turn.
We got news for you, Bo.
I personally got a signed confession from the Mad Bomber herself. I want you boys and girls of the media to play this capture big. I want lots of pictures. Kramer agreeing to Mad Bomber.
I did it. I'm the one. I'm the Mad Bomber. I'm happy to confess it's me. I'm guilty. I'm always guilty.
Oh, no.
Man, she's crazy.
You guys are all jealous because I take all the credit.
Well, Commander, she's a nut.
Let me get a picture of the bomber, Commander.
My pleasure.
Perfect.
Sir, there's something I've been trying to explain to you about this lady.
She's crazy. She's a kook. Commander,
Out to lunch.
she'll confess to anything.
Anything at all.
She's got a guilt complex.
Why wouldn't I have a guilt complex? If you wouldn't go to the captain, why don't you do it me? And what? It's me, Alice. Alice in Wonderland. I tell you, I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
Oh, Commander, if you'd like to meet the real Mad Bomber, she's in my office.
And we won't have to worry about those open cases anymore. They're all cleared up.
After the press gets done crazy, Lieutenant Murphy, you'll probably have your job.
Haven't I always said that? Lieutenant Murphy's not only one of the finest officers under my command, he's also a great personal friend of mine. If if you'll excuse me, I got some business to attend to. What a miserable day I'm having.
Where do you think you're going, Fingers?
Going out for a walk. It's a little too noisy in here.
Sorry, you'll be staying a little longer. What are you doing with my wife's stuff?
Hey, just helping out.
What's my wife's stuff, man? Where's the janitor? He needs, like, clean up people like you or something.
What about it?
It's gone!
Why don't you ask the janitor?
The little bag!
What about it?
Have you seen it?
Of course I did. I'm a good janitor and cleanup man. I know my job. I threw it down the garbage chute.
Incinerator!
Squad room, janitor speaking.
Miss Parsons, could you please come out here? Could you please come here?
Okay. The cast would like to thank Mrs. Parsons for her patience and effort. Without her, there wouldn't have been a wonderful play like Squadron. We love you.
That's going to bore the shit out of me.
Amanda!
You what? What? Can I do this again? What?
Get the ball.
Is there a TV?
take their keys?
No.
He just had, you had to go on with him. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. You go on with him, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope his mother knows how to cook breakfast.